Okay, so now it's time to begin the long trek to Vermilion City.
Which is really not that long when you think about it.
And it's not long, it's just a nice little handful of trainers we have to go annihilate.
Yep. Although, that part toward Vermilion, there are at least some interesting trainers.
Yes.
There are a couple of trainers of note. Of course, but first we have to... Indeed. But of course, first things first, you do have to take care of a little pesky breaking and entering problem.
Yeah, because the police are useless in Kanto.
Yeah, well, hey, better than LAPD.
Ha!
I'd rather have the useless Kanto police than the overly aggressive and fascist police state.
Jeez, we have
Politics!
to bring politics into our playthroughs?
Hey, you brought it up by saying how useless the police are.
No, that was just...
Also, did you get the rare candy in Cerulean yet?
What rare candy in Cerulean?
Go into the house, on the west side.
West side?
Oh, you're already fighting this guy.
I'll kill him and go back through.
Yeah, also, this guy gives you dig. Dragonite cannot learn dig. Dragonite cannot learn dig.
Of course.
Only thing of note from this guy, though, is that he has a Drowsy.
Yeah, but he put me to sleep, so I had to kill him.
And Drowsy is actually really good. One of the better psychic types that isn't used as much.
Anyway, rare candy, where is it?
Yeah, you have to, you know the house where the guy tells you about all the different badges?
Yes. I'm in the house now.
You can go into his backyard, and if you it's an invisible item, you gotta just kind of walk around and press A. You'll eventually find it. See, I'm at the part where you're actually just finishing the battle now. But, it's definitely there.
Hitting A pretty hard. Oh, it went back inside, damn it.
No, it's not up.
Found it.
I mean, you found it? Okay, good. Here's a little hint when using rare candies. Don't use them right away.
Yeah, use them like right after you level up because it resets your experience.
Yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, that's always good to know.
I'll go heal again really fast to get the PP back, and I'll actually leave Cerulean.
Yep. But yeah, Dragonite can't learn dig, so that's going to be selling fodder for you.
Which I think I'll go ahead and sell those.
Yeah, I would start selling that stuff now. Oh, that's interesting. Dragonite can learn Substitute. That actually might be useful for you later on. Although by the time you get it, you'll probably have your full moveset already.
Wait, okay, I need to do Bubble Beam real fast. Which one was Bubble Beam again?
Bubble Beam is TM11.
TM11, okay. Guess we will teach it to a Pokemon. Goodbye, Watagun.
In reality, you probably didn't need to catch Eclipharia because Dragonite can learn Strength too.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, since you're giving Hyper Beam to Dragonite for its normal move, probably wouldn't be the best idea. Although the thing about Strength is, I actually do use it as an offense move, because even though it's a normal type move, it's a pretty good one. It does 80 damage, so it's about the same as your Body Slams or you know, that family of moves. But it has no drawback of recoil, and it has 100 accuracy. Plus, if you're using a normal type Pokemon, you got that stab, so.
That takes care of all the things I can sell. Now
yeah,
we
when
were
you sell
really
those-
leaving Cerulean.
But yeah, when you sell those TMs and stuff, they actually give you a nice little hefty bit of cash. You're probably getting at least 1,000 a pop, with the
Yeah.
exception of a couple that give you 2,000
Or something
or
like
500.
500. Alright, let us begin.
Although at this rate, you really don't even need to sell much because you got, well, yeah, you got more money than you'll probably ever need in the game.
Oops.
At this point, it's just inventory management.
Oh shit. I hit spacebar so fast that I fucking zoomed out of the little underground tunnel and straight into a trainer battle.
Oh. Wow, I am way behind.
Oh look, it's a Butterfree. How cute.
Yeah, this is really this is one of the only interesting Pokemon that you're gonna find out here. In terms of what other trainers have. There is another trainer that has a Squirtle. But other than that, not really a lot of interesting stuff.
Hey, leveled up. Level 33. He said,
Now,
"I
as
am
far
too
as-
good."
As far as what you should expect for leveling, and like how much grinding you're gonna have to do, by the time you get to Surge, you're probably gonna want to be 40, just to have enough HP and defense and special to be able to handle those electric attacks, especially Raichu's Thunderbolts.
Yeah, we had this conversation in the last video.
I know, but I wasn't finished. So you're probably gonna end up, by the time you finish SSN, these trainers outside of Vermilion, the other pack of
We
trainers
also went
outside.
through this in the last video too. You said 36.
Yeah, I wasn't finished.
But why we had to repeat ourselves?
But by the time you get done with that, you can train in Diglett's Cave, and they're not going to be able to hit you.
Really?
Because you're a flying type, unless they have Scratch.
Oh my
No
god.
ground moves they have are going to hit. If they have ground moves, they ain't hitting you. And if I were you, well, no, actually, it's too late now. You're already too high leveled.
What
But
if
if
you say, Mike?
I was going to say, if you had repels, you can ensure that you fought only Doug Trios. But you're already too high leveled. The Doug Trios in there range from level 31 to, or 29 to 31.
Oh well.
So, but hey, if you run into Doug Trios, that's free. You know, that gives you a good chunk of experience.
Yeah.
About as much as what you're going to get from any given trainer battle.
Which is always nice.
So, there's that, and not only that, but they don't have Arena Trap.
Ooh.
So
That
you
wasn't
can
a
run
thing.
away. Yeah, it wasn't a thing then, so you can actually run away from them. Not that you necessarily would, but... Also, Diglett's Cave is going to be completely useless to you. In terms of actually going through it to get to the other side.
Yeah.
I've explained this to you before on Skype, but you won't be using Flash.
Nope. Unless you could hack it into your inventory.
Yeah, and even then, you know, why would you even want to? I mean, yeah, you're getting an HM slave to do it, but at that point it's basically just a waste of inventory space. And Rock Tunnel is really, it's really not that bad.
I'll probably be using repels in there.
Yeah, you're going to want to carry a lot of repels in there. But other than that, it's in terms of actually navigating it, it's really not bad at all. The actual sides are lit up just right that you can make your way through relatively easy. The only thing that you won't be able to see is the actual sprites of yourself and other trainers. It wasn't until Gen 2 and onward that they really enforced that you need Flash.
Yeah. I still think Flash is a pretty, you know, it's kind of a gimmick that has run its course in Pokemon games.
Well, once Gen 4 hit, it was no longer an HM.
Yeah, that's true.
It was completely a TDM, and for the most part, it wasn't really needed. It was really only used in optional dungeons.
Yeah.
Even in Gen 2, for the most part, I think they only made you use it once. Same with Gen 1, actually.
Alright, we have made it to Vermilion.
Vermilion City probably has one of my favorite themes in the game. Because it's probably one of the more unique ones. Although I think my favorite town theme in the game is Cinnabar Islands.
I don't think I have a particular favorite one.
I especially like the remade version for Gen 3.
Yes.
The Cinnabar Island remade version for Fire Red and Leaf Green is fucking awesome.
So, here's another kind of Master Locke related question for you. Do you think you will ever modify the rules to go into other generations?
I thought about it. The only one... Well, here's the thing. The only reason I set it to be Gen 1 in the first place was because I played Gen 3. I played Gen 3 probably more than any other generation at this point. And in Gen 3, if you got a Pokemon that was outside of the National Dex, that you needed the National Dex for, before you actually got the National Dex, it would screw up the game.
Oh.
So, say for example, if you did Fire Red and Leaf Green, and you rolled like a Hoenn Pokemon, well, you could play through most of the game, but once you get to the Elite Four, you don't get the option to fight them.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why I restricted it to Gen 1. However, I did hear that in Gen 4 and onward, that wasn't an issue.
Oh, is it an issue in Gen 2?
I don't know. I don't know about that. That's something you would just have to experiment with. You would have to experiment with that. I just don't know. But I know for a fact that Gen 1 doesn't have a National Dex issue at all by proxy of having no National Dex.
Yeah, I was gonna
the
say.
Pokedex is just what you get. So I knew that one was the safest. And also just the simple fact is, it's less Pokemon that you have to... that the random number generator has to work with. So... you know. But I suppose if you did one for Gen 3, restrict it to the Pokemon that are within that region.
Yeah.
So that you don't have any National Dex issues. Same thing with, or Gen 2 even, if you're not sure.
Well, even just doing the actual, Master Locke within that region's Pokemon would probably be more fair anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if you get a Mewtwo in, like, Gen 3... Actually, in Gen 3, it probably wouldn't be that useful. Because, if there's anything I noticed, Gen 3, not Fire Red and Leaf Green, but the actual Hoenn region, not all that friendly to Psychic Pokemon.
No, not really at all, actually, yeah.
One of the best types of Pokemon you can bring around in Gen 3 is a fighting type.
Which is why Blaziken was really, really good.
And why I was a huge fan of Hariyama.
Oh, we got a Growlithe here.
Shame you can't do anything with it.
No.
Not that it's actually something you can catch, but just in general.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is a trainer Pokemon anyway.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Vulpix looks fucking weird too in this generation. A lot of the art did though.
Talking general Pokemon for a minute though, if you're gonna get either one of those, go with Growlithe. Growlithe is the better of the two.
Oh yeah.
Vulpix's specialty, at least in terms of Gen 1, and I want to say even prior to Gen 3, is using moves that are based on like stat buffs and stat, manipulation, and status effects. You're going to be using a lot of like poison moves, confusion. Okay, Mike, that's just disgusting.
What'd he say?
He writes, Vulpix has testicles on its head.
Oh, god damn it.
Although he used the wrong version of its.
Ooh, grammar time. Dave, would you like to give our viewers a nice little grammar lesson today?
Indeed. Now, when using the word its, I understand it can be a little confusing just saying it out loud. But, here is a little hint. When it's possessive, as in it belongs to somebody, there's no apostrophe. Now, think about that for a minute. Apostrophe. Possessive. P. They don't mix. So get the P out of there. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. but the fact is, when you have an apostrophe on it, that means it is. So, yeah.
Alright.
I swear to God, I'm not drunk. Nor am I high. I did have meatball hot pockets though before we started this journey.
Well, to this section of the journey, anyway.
Yeah.
Skipping through this. Wow, oh, time to learn Slam.
Yeah, I would probably get rid of Rap at this point.
Goodbye.
And it's actually...
Good night, sweet prince.
Yeah. However, Slam is going to be replaced soon enough once you get Body Slam on the SSN.
Yeah. So... Alright, so now it's time to heal up and go to the SSN.
Body Slam is an 85 power move, whereas Slam is only 80, and Body Slam has 100 accuracy, whereas...
Do they have recoil, though? Is that the drawback?
Body Slam does not have recoil.
Ooh.
Body Slam does not have recoil. In fact, when I did my Kangaskhan run, Body Slam was one of the best, moves that I had with it until I gave it strength.
Alright, you want to talk a little bit about your Kangaskhan run that was unrecorded, but probably should have been?
Yeah, Mike used a Kangaskhan in Leaf Green, and he used it poorly.
Shots
He
fired.
admits to it, though. He admits to it. I'm not saying anything that he hasn't already admitted to. Kangaskhan is a physical monster. If you give it physical moves, you're going to be just fine. By the time I was done, that thing had Strength, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and I want to say Double Edge. And it was killing shit left and right. Even ghost Pokemon were afraid of it.
Damn. Alright, so we're now on the SSN. We're gonna talk to everybody.
Yeah, you're gonna want to fight every battle that you can, obviously, because once you're done on the SSN, you can't go back.
Yep.
So you may as well get that experience while you can.
So probably the SSN will probably be a two-parter because there is a nice little handful of trainers on here.
I can tell you right now, the Body Slam TM is in the room with where you fight a youngster and a lass, and they're there with their mother.
I think I'm in that room right
3,
now.
In Gen 3, it gave you Brick Break. In this game, it gives you Body Slam.
Dude, I just got a TM. Yeah, alright. That was fast.
Yeah, so... Slam didn't even... Well,
Slam got used once.
yeah. Replace that shit with Body Slam.
Yes.
Dragonite's ready, brother.
Always super ready.
Dragonite body slammed the 2-pound Pidgey in front of 3 people on a cruise.
Yes. You don't want to fight, mate? You fucking what, mate?
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's actually really good, too. Body Slam has a 30% chance of paralyzing as well.
Oh.
So...
This one
You got
just
another-
asked me for a cherry pie. I'll give you a cherry pie, alright. Wink.
Oh, that lady. I killed her with my Gyarados in Gen 3.
She didn't try and battle me just now.
Oh no, she doesn't try to battle you, but I hacked the game so I could kill her.
Oh, lovely.
Because how dare she confuse me with a waiter?
Damn! Body slam fucking wrecked this dude's Nidoran.
Yeah, Body Slam is the shit, and especially if you use it in conjunction with a normal Pokemon.
That stab?
Yeah, you give that to like a Kangaskhan or a Tauros, or even Eradicate for that matter. Eradicate is actually fairly underrated. I mean, I know we're breaking Mike's stones here, but Eradicate is actually fairly useful. I actually tried one in when I played Fire Red recently, and it actually did pretty well. I ended up trading it eventually for another Pokemon, but that wasn't until almost post-game.
So, question.
So-
In Gen 1, do you have your own room on the SSN that you can heal up in?
No, you have to go to the Pokemon Center.
Boo.
However, thankfully the ship doesn't sail away before you get cut, so you can at least, you know, do that.
Yeah, because I see a PP refill will be an issue in here. The slam only
Yeah.
has 15.
Now, when you get Thunderbolt, I think you should get rid of Agility by then. Actually, you know what?
Get rid of
No,
Thunder
I would
Wave instead.
get rid of Thunder Wave instead. Because by that point, you already have 2 moves that have a chance of paralyzing. So, well, even though Thunder Wave is guaranteed paralysis, at the same time, you're not really catching much either. So, that's why it's a good thing you could skip the Seafoam Islands. Fuck the Seafoam Islands.
Fuck them, they're useless. Oh my god, the fisherman looks derp as shit. He looks like he wants to get killed. He's like, please kill me.
Oh, you have not seen derp looking in this game until you see Machoke.
Oh look, I just killed a
Machoke-
tentacle.
Machoke is the king of derp.
Oh, the king of derp. I just one-shotted a Pikachu.
Yep.
This is a good sign. I found a Max Ether. Very nice.
Nice.
Oh
Shit,
man.
I just realized, once you get past Vermilion, you are gonna wreck the shit out of the Celadon gym. Because you're gonna get Ice Beam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be nasty actually.
So, and when you get Ice Beam, you can replace Agility with that. You'll have Bubble Beam, Body Slam, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam.
That's actually a very vicious sounding moveset already.
And once you get Surf, replace Bubble Beam, and good game.
GG.
Well, and then once you get Hyper Beam,
Oh my god.
I've noticed this in general. Yeah, Mike, I think the Seafoam Islands were planned for Gen 1. But, what you're probably thinking of is the Sevi Islands. They were originally planned for Gen 1, but they did get put into the game because of, capacity. But as I was saying, one thing I've noticed about, the Master Locke run is once you get to Celadon,
That's not like your make and
I don't wanna
break moment.
yeah, I don't want to say it's smooth sailing from there, But you're at that point where you can do a lot of stuff, and if by Celadon, you should have an idea if you're gonna make it much farther.
Oh, I found another rare candy.
That's good.
So, alright, we're gonna cut this video here because I think this one's gone long enough. Next time we're gonna wrap up the SSN, and I'll be facing Lieutenant Surge, which he could be the could he be the one that beats me?
Matt, we're not gonna wrap it up because you got rid of rap.
You're right. We're gonna body
slam the shit of it.
We're gonna body slam the end out of this video, and we'll be back with more Pokemon.